George Pickens showed up for you, sir.
Ooh, we did.
He sure did.
You're not trying to miss out no money, man.
Well, I don't
get that money.
He wants the money. Listen, franchise tags are slapped or applied, and they're applied on people who don't mind it.
Bust the budget.
They're slapped on people who mind it.
You always get a good chunk of change.
That's the phrase. I know that. I mean, George Pickens is not going to be, looking for a free meal or two. I mean, everybody does, but
there is less pie.
I know a way he can get a free meal for the rest of his life.
Well, winning it all. Look at what the Knicks done.
I'm just saying.
I told Mike Brown through this camera, and his money's no good in New York anymore. New Jersey, the greater metropolitan area. There better not even be a place in Connecticut, west of Hartford, that asks to see his credit card. The same goes obviously for anybody who played for the Knicks this year. But Pickens showing up, and he met with the media on Tuesday, and he was asked about being there at all.
Just really the team. When I just think about the team, the run we could have had, certain stuff just being in place and could make something bigger, I kind of think about that and take that into a part of a decision to make.
Was it ever any doubt? I mean, when you signed the franchise tag, was there ever any doubt that you would be here for the minicamp?
No, not really. It's just more of just timing. Like I say, if you got guys, rookies coming in, want to learn, and then you got other guys that's not even here yet as well, I want to be here with all the guys.
We haven't talked to you. Can you talk why you signed the tag, why you signed it so early?
Just really because when it was presented, it was kind of early, so I just did the best that they wanted me to do.
Any disappointment about not getting a contract extension right now instead of waiting to next year?
No, not really, because the game going to be the game. You know what I mean? Money is kind of tagged to it. You guys' job, office job, you just kind of want to do your job at the best ability.
Was it $27 million for the franchise tag? Is that what it is? Look that up.
I think that's about right.
So
that's Clarence Hill.
Asking those first few.
Many of those questions are.
Yeah, 27.3.
Yeah.
That's
what I liked his answers.
That's what he's making. And top of the receiver, if you will, food chain is what, $40 million for Jamar Chase? Okay. And again, the reason why he's on the Dallas Cowboys is because the Steelers were like, yeah, we're done with him, no matter how talented he is. I'll never forget Mike Tomlin when talking about him when he first got there, is that he's spectacular. And I coach him to do the routine things routinely. That's the sort of stuff they were trying to impress upon him. If the route calls for 5 steps, 7 steps, these many yards, that many, paces to the left, to the right of the hash mark, be there, because that's where the quarterback wants you to be. And other places, other times he didn't want to be there, where he couldn't be there, where he didn't focus on being there. And then last year, he and CeeDee Lamb weren't there, right, to kick off a Monday night game against the Raiders. Then they showed up. Then they both scored, I think.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is why I love what Brian Schottenheimer's doing, And you could sit here and say great discipline. Whatever. Bottom line is he's there. And then he was asked about, is he going to hold out? An interesting choice of phraseology here. Go for it.
Like I say, that's always their opinion. I don't really criticize what they say or what they do. I just feel like that's the opinion that they have, and that's all I can really say. I haven't. Would you hold out? Nah, definitely here now. Like I said, the group of guys that's with the Cowboys kind of prevents you if you know guys. You're going to guys' house, you're talking. Like I talk to Dak, I'm still throwing with Dak. It's definitely going to make you not want to hold out.
Okay.
Love it.
Great.
By the way, JSN has the 42. So he's
42. There you go. That's it.
Top
That's right. He's now surpassed Jamar Chase. Thank you for that refresher, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Would you give George Pickens that money?
Woo!
He's asking for it. He probably's like, you saw what I did last year.
Yeah.
You see what I can do. If you're the Dallas Cowboys and he's like, I need to, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn. Reset the market. Dak did that once upon a time, and boy, did they reset the market to the point where the market has not been reset to that tune since.
I know.
Didn't Pat just reset it though?
Well, I mean, it's an extension.
Okay. No. Well, look, CeeDee's getting 34, right?
So if you're Jerry, that's the limit, right? You can't pay him more than CeeDee.
Well, if you do, now you're going to have problems with your 1A. Because at some point now he's going to be like, you're assuming. Because this is a lot of money, right? So to squabble over, $5 million, that's a lot of money, but these guys.
It's more than that. I mean, again, CeeDee making 34, and
you can't give George 43.
And
no.
CeeDee went through a lot to get that.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, no, you can't. Respectfully to George, you can't give him that much more money than your 1A.
If you're Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, I can't give you a penny more than CeeDee Lamb.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say that, and I would say that right now. That, hey, listen, because I do believe it's the same representatives as Micah Parsons. CeeDee walked, so
George could.
So no. So Micah could run, and then we would trade him. CeeDee went through a lot to get that money, and we put him through a lot to receive that money when we all knew he was going to get it. So I can't pay George Pickens after 1 year here with his background that he arrived here with. He might have a different body of work off the field than Pittsburgh, but I still can't give him a long-term deal making a penny more than CeeDee Lamb.
What if he outperforms CeeDee again this year?
Then now we're talking, which is why you franchise tag him, and let's see what you can do. And hope that Brian Schottenheimer handles the business to the point where he's not going to turn around and say, right now, he's saying, I love the guys too much. If you're in my position, being in their house and playing with them and seeing what we can do collectively as a team, holding out's not an option. I'm not going to not arrive at training camp and leave these guys, empty-handed in my position, or allow the next man up to try and fill my role. I'm just not going to abandon ship. You could say that now because we're not at deadline moment, and there's still potentially another month to figure something out. But if you're the Joneses, would you really call CeeDee Lamb in your office, say, we got to pay this kid more than you?
No.
No. Right?
No.
I would think after just 1 year of spectacular production, there's no question about it. So, yeah, I'd be saying that to him, and maybe that's why we're at the franchise tagged impasse. If it is an impasse, he's basically saying it's not. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here with the guys. I love being with the guys. I know it. And by the way, which echoes what Brian Schottenheimer said their conversations are about when they talk. So it echoes it backs the play of what the coach is saying to the media, which is great to see too.
Let's take him at his word then.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.